Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first HAT Heroes Allowed Tournament recap. So I'm going to be focusing on doing this first video. We'll go a little bit deeper into the groups, the players that are participating, some interesting information mainly about how much the players and the teams themselves have experience in playing challenges. We're going to take a quick look at the maps. We're going to start in Group A, and then we're going to slowly work our way down through to the bottom. We're going to examine the different maps. This is really just an introduction because future videos are going to have updates as to how the map's going. The next one will be looking more into the kills and losses that each country and team is taking on the different map. I'm just trying to give a different outlook and a broad view of the entire map as a whole. So with that, let's switch over and take a look in Group A and to the first game of Group A, which is Guardia Nocturna, and I want to apologize. I'm not even going to try to say that because I have no idea how to say it. And as well the Tratado de San Venganza and Patto Academy games. So the first map we're going to look at is the Tratado de San Venganza versus Patto Academy. Currently, as of time of this filming, Patto Academy is winning 1,198 to 505 points. Let's just pull this up right here. If you click in the Alliance tab, you can see that it's day 7, and the score that's right there. You also see the map right here in the blue and green, which clearly delineates. So Tratado de San Venganza has Coisk in France, who's a level 16 with 1 challenge win. Matthews 222, level 18 with 2 challenge wins in Italy. Prometheus 2023 in Ottoman, and he's level 19 with 1 challenge win. Max Maverick 1 in Spain, that is a level 18 who is still looking for his first challenge win. And Godoy 3199 down in Morocco, who's level 16 with 1 challenge win. So that's 5 challenge wins total for the entire team, which is actually fairly light on challenge experience. And one thing that I'm a big proponent of is that experience matters. Experience matters not just in who you have playing the map. It is very good to have a highly experienced person at the controls of the map who's able to keep everyone calm. But even if you have another group behind you, a group that has experience playing games that you're able to bounce ideas off of, they're able to help refocus you and also to help train you in ways of certain methods of playing. And I believe that this is something that Patto Academy has. So you have Ryuk 2 in Great Britain. He's level 15 with 6 challenges won. Pukainti, I hope I said that right, I apologize if I didn't. In Germany, level 18 with 7 challenges won. Ilgufo 1996 in Russia, level 13 with no challenges won. You have Leonis 100, who's a level 19 with 23 challenges won. And you have Komor in Sweden, level 17 with 43 challenges won. So that's a total of 79 matches won in this style of play. And I think that this experience is something which, quite frankly, just can't be overlooked. I'm going to switch over the map controls, and I'm going to highlight nation colors, just so way you guys can see a little bit more of what we're looking at. So as you can see, Russia pushed south, Germany pushed west, but what we're able to see is that Great Britain pushed down to help protect France and took some land back, but Spain pivoted up and took most of the mainland UK away from it, which is just a huge trade to pull off, and very well done to Spain. If only they had been able to hold the border right here, that would have been a very different game. Because even with losing this down here and with the AI that's gone, you're still in a very good position having removed one of their players, especially that one which has a lot of food and coal, if I recall correctly. So the way that this map started actually is that Tratado de San Venganza made a move on Belgium, on Switzerland, and Serbia and Portugal. What Patto did was Patto pushed through Belgium as well and through Serbia. They managed to hold on to their provinces, but they did lose the capital, which means that the provinces were captured and revolted back. And at that point, the way where they're at, they're just holding on to those last four, but it has been captured more or less, just never entirely at a time. The next step of what happened was that Patto pushed down into the Ottoman through north of Greece. So Ottoman pushed north into Serbia, and instantly Austria-Hungary pushed south, and Russia came down through the Balkans. They were coming right down this side, really putting pressure. They took the Ottoman's capital really early, which caused pressure and issues, and I can't see the troop movements, but if I were them, seeing the capital fall would have pulled troops back, allowing Austria-Hungary just to finish off that pincer movement and trapping a lot of troops right up here. Secondly, they also had a North France and Italy push, which, as you can see, clearly very successful. France and Italy are essentially done. They still have those islands down there, and I would bet that is Italian as well. But the UK as well is, for all intents and purposes, really struggling. We still don't know where Swedish troops are. That could be something that they're still holding on to as one more push as is needed. Let's just see. Yeah, they've killed 21 and lost 11, so there's still a lot of Swedish troops floating around somewhere. Everyone else, Il Gufo, 81 losses, Pucenti, 134 losses, Leonius, 75 losses. So they've all been fairly heavily in battle. And of course, we know about Ryuk in the UK. Still a positive KD, but it's still a bit of a hard push there just to defend that. You would have liked to see more kills, especially if you're defending an island. Next, we rotate over to the next game, Guardia Nocturna versus another team which is in a language which I cannot read. I'm going to pull it up here, and it doesn't show it, but I will make sure that I copy paste the team names when I put it inside the description, as long as the time in the video when it starts, just so way you guys have that information. This is a very even game. So we have Alliance 2, which is the team in blue. They are at 1,046 points. And Guardia Nocturna is team 1, and they have 942 points. It's a fairly even split. The board is pretty much set in stone. There has not been a lot of hard fighting between the two, that it appears, though we will get more into the kills losses on the next video. What you're seeing mostly, though, is a very strong static line, and it's probably going to turn into a little bit more of economic warfare. I think that economic warfare, in this point of view, really helps out Alliance 2, just because they have those extra provinces. And I think as well that because the UK has to bring troops in off of an island, as does Morocco, that Team 2 is better suited in order to be able to react and move on that. And if Morocco and UK want to go back to defend their lands, well, they just need to leave more troops back there just to defend it, because it takes longer to get back. So there's probably tons of scouts in the water. I hope, or I assume, that would give both teams lots of heads up if there's any moves that's happening. This is day 6. Factories are starting. I think we're easily going to get into artillery warfare here. And from that, we'll see if the materials from Team 2 can combat versus the oil of Team 1. And we'll just see how that goes. So let's just break it down a little bit more. So Team 2 is the blue circles. So you have Elf 101 in Austria-Hungary. So Elf 101 is level 19 with 2 challenges won. The Ottoman Empire, on here the name is Soren, has 18, is level 18 with 2 challenges won. You have Slavert in Germany. That is level 18 with 2 challenges won. You have Dankor in Sweden, a level 17 with two challenges won. And you have Russia as well, who's a level 19 with 3 challenges won. So that's a total of 11 challenges won for this team. Fairly light, but they've done very well so far. Honestly, what they had to do is what they did. Control the border, remove the AI, play the morale game, play the econ game, and just don't make mistakes. As long as you don't make mistakes, you can win on points by the end of it. So that's where it is, and right now, the pressure is really on Guardia Nocturna just to be able to find a gap and chip away somewhere. That way they can close the gap economically and not fall behind in an arms race. So who you have here is you have Spain is Perla Negra. That is a level 12 with 4 challenges won. You have Great Britain, which is El Bereber, it's a level 13 with 2 challenges won. You have France, who is Stukaj 47, and they're level 12 with 12 challenges won. Italy, their name is Homero, and they're level 11 with 4 challenges won. And you also have Morocco, who's Darth Yon, and that is a level 13 with 3 challenges won for a total of 25 challenges won. So there's more experience there, so I don't expect them to panic as much. I expect them to be able to pull themselves together, really focus in on what's needed strategically, which I don't want to give any ideas here, but quite frankly, you've got to make a gap somewhere. So what they've done so far is they've managed to take Belgium and Portugal, while the others of their team, Alliance 2, has taken Denmark, the Balkans, and Switzerland. And when I say the Balkans, I'm just quite frankly including this entire area, all the AI here, and Greece as well. Oh, and Poland. I forgot they took out Poland as well. So that is where we are at for Group A. Now we slide on over to Group B. So Group B is where we run into Pride of Lions Academy facing off against Kaizen_NKRI. Hopefully someone in the comments will let me know what the NKRI stands for. So just as the quick breakdown, I'm just going to pull up the map. As you can see, this is on day 5. And Pride of Lions currently has an 859 to 732 point advantage, as you can see here. So Pride of Lions Academy is Alliance 1, and we're just going to switch on over to here. You're going to have Italy, which I just can't read that name. Level 19 with 5 tournament wins. France is Monitor, level 17 with 1 challenge win. Sweden is Evil King 14, level 19 with 2 challenge wins. And Austria-Hungary is Nice, N1_CE, level 19 with 4 challenge wins. And they also have Killed by Pain in Morocco, who's a level 17 with 3 wins. So all in all, that's a total of 15 challenge wins. Now, of course, they are affiliated with the Pride of Lions Alliance, who won Alliance Tournament 3, the most recent AT tournament. So they have a lot of experienced players helping them and training them as they go through these tournaments. Kaizen_NKR1, they have Raja Silwangi from Green Bay, level 19 with 1 challenge win. They also have Top Marketop, who is Germany, with level 17 with 1 win. Russia is Sar Arian, level 19 with 9 wins, and he's the player with the most wins there. You do have Samaya in Ottoman, level 19 with 1 win, and Masibelahar in Spain, a level 19 with 3 challenge wins. So the way that it started off is Kaizen took over. They attacked Austria from Germany and Serbia from Ottoman. Um, Meanwhile, Pride of Lions Academy, they finished off Switzerland and Germany, and they attacked into Germany directly. There was a small counter push as well from Sweden into northern Russia, just taking the top province there. But pretty much what it was Austria-Hungary just stopped Ottoman and kicked him out, and France and Italy just slid through Switzerland right to the bottom of Germany and just neatly cut them in half. They've taken 2 capitals so far, and quite frankly, they're in a very good spot. I suspect that the next stage change will be very favorable to them. Next up in Group B, we have Livy Vae Victis 2 versus Cavaleiros de Ordem de Cristo. So Cavaleiros de Ordem de Cristo are currently winning this matchup 811 points to 773. Looking at this blue map here quickly, it doesn't look like there's been too many changes in regards to fighting or borders. So let's just do a quick breakdown. So you have Meadow from France is a level 17 with 3 challenge wins for Cavaleiros de Ordem. 1 Commando CB is Germany, and that is a level 7 with 15 wins. So I suspect that it's an account or a player that only plays tournament games or is on his second shot through on a brand new account, but it's definitely an experienced player or a player who is just excellent at listening to advice from others to have those number of wins. You have Paolo Candeas from Italy, who's level 19 with 52 challenge wins. And you have Fortfan in Sweden, who is a level 19 with 2 challenge wins. And Ottoman Duque Santos, level 18, who doesn't have a single challenge win yet, though we'll see if he's able to break through and get his first win here. And over on the Livy 2 stage, you have the Rith in Great Britain, level 19 with 1 challenge win. You have Morphax Z113, he's changed his name to King Morpheon here, who's in Russia. You have Austria-Hungary, who is Magnus Case, 18 level 18 with 2 challenge wins. You have Zero Fighter in Spain, level 16 with 8 challenge wins. And you have the Indian guy 652, which you might remember for our previous series, over in Morocco, level 17 with 3 challenge wins. So the challenge wins totals are 15 for Livy 2 and 72 for Cavaleiros de Ordem. To be fair, 52 of those 72 are all from that one player. So the rest of the team has 20, which is still more, but it makes it significantly closer. I'm going to roll through the newspaper quickly. The reason why is because this map is just on day 3, which means that fighting just started. So it looks like we have Sweden fighting Russia. So it looks like Russia has lost 2 troops, probably just scouts at that stage. Austria is attacking Italy. Germany declared war on Great Britain. That seems to be a larger fight because we still don't have any deaths that are happening, so the stacks are still ongoing and fighting. And we also see that Sweden has killed 3 of Great British scouts. So Sweden seems to be making some moves on scouts, removing some solo pieces that are around, and we've got a larger fight that's happening between Great Britain and Germany. And I wonder where that's probably is. Honestly, my best guess is it's probably happening somewhere here, somewhere along this border, or another place which could work would be trying a landing here, or if you got right away with Denmark just coming through here. Those are probably the most likely scenarios. We can't see too much here just because we're only in spectating mode, but that's what we have. Switching on over to Group C now, we're headed to Schwarze, Schar, Dog Pound, Ordine, Supremo, DELLE, AQUILE, and Conquistadores Final del Mundo. Fun fact about Ordine Supremo delle Aquile, they're actually in two tournaments at the same time. So that's going to be something to keep an eye out on, as they might make an appearance if I do similar videos for SWC tournament. I was actually doing my prep work for this video, and I realized that the player name seemed familiar, and that's because they were appearing up and facing off against my alliance in the other tournament. I'm not playing in that tournament, so I don't have any crossover there, but I just recognize their names, and that's how I know that they're playing in both tournaments, which I thought was a cool fact. And we start off with Dog Pound versus Ordine Supremo delle Aquile, and I'm just gonna switch on over to this map here, day 5. First thing that you notice is one team, Alliance 2, has a little bit more of a stranglehold on here, and that seems to be Ordine Supremo delle Aquile. So I'm going to start off just by laying out the players quickly, and then we're going to go back, take a little bit of a quick look into here. So first off, you have Cassius 182 of Great Britain, level 19 with 29 wins. You have The Professor over in Germany, level 17 with 20 wins. You have Maddie_G SoriX, and he is in Russia, level 9 with 0 wins. We have Myth Mouse in Sweden, level 17 with 3 challenge wins. And over in Austria-Hungary, you actually started off the game with VR Angel, who was level 18 with 7 wins, but then they switched out, and they currently have Salve Salvino, 00, who's in level 17 with 0 challenge wins. So that would leave either 52 or 59 challenge wins, depending on which player you use to calculate that. On the Dog Pound side of things, you have Lord Wolf 0217, who play in France, level 19 with 4 challenge wins. Dawes 2947, who's level 17 with 0 challenge wins. You have Meltsuno 14 in Ottoman, level 15 with 1 challenge win. Spain has banned 121, level 19 with 54 challenge wins. For the life of me, this player is very familiar. I just can't put a finger on what alliance they played for before, but that number of wins is very impressive. And they also have King Zero Thanks, level 15 with 1 challenge win, which comes in at 60 challenge wins for Dog Pound. Granted, 54 of those are from Man 121. And I know that they brought Lord Wolf in for this tournament, so that is, if they brought Man 121 in as well for this tournament, that would be 58 of the 60 wins would be coming in from players that came in for this tournament. Just for a quick recap on what was going on in this map, Dog Pound attacked through Belgium. As you can see, Spain took over some provinces there, but they did not take the capital. And they also took over Switzerland. In speaking with some of the players, what I saw was that they actually attacked Serbia, and they were trying to move, and you can see Italy has a province here. They were trying to move up the side of the AI underneath Austria, where there's less defenses, into Russia. However, that move did not finish. Russia attacked down the coast, doing a very rare move, which I've now only seen successfully done twice. And we're heading into my 3rd AT season, or tournament season, so I've only seen it done twice in 3 seasons, to take the Ottoman capital, and from then on, Austria-Hungary pushed out, and Russia cleaned it off. Also, if you look farther up, Ordine Supremo delle Aquile, they also took out Poland, and yes, they were attacking down the side of the Balkans. That is what they had there. Next up, we have Schwarze versus Conquistadores Final del Mundo. This is a matchup which I was looking forward to. I wanted to see how Schwarze had rebounded from last year's AP, and the changes that they made to their strategy, and just to see how they'd be able to push through this tournament as well. Every tournament's different and has its own challenges, and it seems that they're off to a good start. I'm just going to pull this up right here. You see two alliances. Alliance 1 has 1,081 points, and Alliance 2 has 819 points. Schwarze is currently in the lead. So, with that, I'm just going to switch back on over to this map here. So, the Godfather 1 in Russia has a level 17 with 0 tournament wins or challenge wins for Schwarze. King Skill Loser Joe is a level 19 with 1 challenge win in Sweden. Suke Planets in Ottoman Empire, level 19 with 0 challenge wins. Austria-Hungary, Talisman Osman, level 18 with 7 challenge wins. And the Great Rome down in Morocco is level 18 with no challenge wins. That's the team for Schwarze. The team for Conquistadores Final del Mundo, you have XX Proto XX in Britain. That is a level 17 with 5 challenge wins. You have Sehenginero in France, a level 18 with 4 challenge wins. You have Imperio de Victor in Germany, who's level 16 with 5 challenge wins. On the map you'll notice that it says Imperador Victor Magnus. And you have Chicho 2025 in Italy, level 16 with 4 challenge wins. And you have Sauron in Spain, who's level 14 with 3 challenge wins. So that gives Conquistadores 21 challenge wins to Schwarze's 8. And what I wonder if what you might be seeing might just be the tougher level of Alliance Tournament and their experience last year coming through and helping them out. The biggest difference between the two here is that while Schwarze took out Africa, Greece, Denmark, and Serbia, Conquistadores targeted Belgium, Portugal, and Austria. But the big thing that has happened is Austria managed to break through and take the French capital. Germany and Austria have also exchanged a couple of provinces on their mutual border, so that is in a little bit of flux. I'm actually going to pull up the morale map because I think it'll do a much better job of showing just how that war has been. As you can see, you have some morale issues here, big morale issues in these two provinces that switched back and forth, and France is struggling because these are new conquests, but they lost their capital. So because they lost their capital, that's going to have a huge impact on morale. And I wonder if that'll have more changes that appear in day change, which aren't for another 12 hours, but we'll see exactly where that comes in. This is turning into a very exciting matchup, one which is worth definitely keeping an eye on. Group D is actually a little bit quicker to go through, and that's because Spartan 500 won a default match versus Prometeo. Prometeo just never replied to anyone after I believe that they would have had to confirm that they were participating in the tournament. And since no one started by the time the match was supposed to start, after the final time by which the map could be delayed, it became did not finish. So an automatic 1,500 to nothing win for Spartan 300. So we don't have a map number or anything to look at. So we'll head into our other match on this group, which is TWC versus Kingsman. So first things first, TWC has absolutely just jumped out of the gate. The first thing you notice is that Austria is huge. Austria has been incredibly active, jumped off to a huge thing, and I want to say job well played. I'm just going to pull up the, so they are Alliance 2, they have 1,100 points, and Alliance 1 has 587. It's only day 6. They are incredibly well positioned to move forward on here. I'm just going to zoom out on the map so you guys can see it. Oh, that's new. I wonder what happened to Russia. So first off, I'm going to introduce Kingsman. You have Humanist _AS in Great Britain, a level 9 with no challenge wins. You have Asus Union in Germany, a level 14 with no challenge wins. You have T-Lays in Italy, a level 16 with no challenge wins. You have Shataskin.com in Russia, 11 wins, level 11 with no challenge wins. And you have Zizeron in Sweden, who's a level 8 with no challenge wins. So this is a team that is very light on experience going up against TWC, a player with just have some experience. Those would be Cornstalk 20, also known as Charles the Fat in France, level 16 with 6 challenge wins. Cheese Chargers of Ottoman, also known as Le Grand Fromage, level 18 with 2 challenge wins. Circade, who has had an excellent start to this map in Austria-Hungary, level 19 with 12 challenge wins. And JJ Letho in Spain, level 16 with 2 challenge wins. You can also see him up in Belgium as well. And you have G Styles 85 in Morocco, level 15 with no challenge wins. So that's 22 challenge wins, 12 of those coming from Circade. So what Kingsman did to start the map is they attacked Poland and Romania. As you can see, Romania is still there, and all of the former Polish lands have been completely overrun by Austria-Hungary, so they weren't able to hold on to it. TWC attacked Belgium and Serbia, and then they focused in and locked in on the countries: Italy, Russia, and Germany. Italy is in trouble, as you can see. They've borne right down on the steps of the capital. Germany has been collapsed, and Russia shows as AI, and I want to see if there was a reason for this or if he just went AI. So let's just take a quick look. We're just going to do a quick search. So he has just gone AI, which means at least 3 days where he didn't play. And honestly, it's really sad, it's harsh, because you really do need all these players to be locked and loaded for an entire map. Sometimes just to be competitive, just to not get blown out, you need to have 5 players locked and loaded in. And it's unfortunate that this happened to Kingsman. I really hope that they're able to come back and have an excellent map next time, even though their next match is going to be with Spartan 300, I believe. So that's going to be a good matchup, especially since we haven't seen Spartan 300 play. So we'll see if they can find a reliable 5th player or a 5th player that can play for the whole map, and see if we can get a very good contest out of there. We now head over to Group E. Group E is the one that has Boot Brigade, Untamed Bears, Peaky Blinders, Brazil United Society, and Bohemians, or Bohemia. I believe that they're a French team. The first map that we'll head into will be Bohemia versus Boot Brigade. So Boot Brigade is currently leading 1,010 points to 874 points. However, as you can see on the map, no big conquers have been taken. It seems to be just AI, which is doing the difference between the two countries or the two teams at this moment. So I'm just going to do a quick breakdown and introduce them, as I've done with the others. As you can see, it's day 6. So over on Bohemia, you have Walter.mark in Great Britain, a level 15 with 7 challenge wins. You have Addy93 in France, who is a level 18 with 27 challenge wins. You have Saint Ita 72 in Sweden, a level 19 with 17 challenge wins. Torino Granada 87 in Spain, a level 19 with 16 challenge wins. And Emma 29651758 in Morocco, a level 16 with 3 challenge wins, totaling up 70 challenge wins, which is a fair bit of challenge experience there. Over on Boot Brigade, you have Memoratus in Germany, a level 17 with 10 challenge wins. Coods from Italy, a level 19 with 38 challenge wins, who came over from the Royal Arab Guard, I wonder if he's also playing in SWC with his team there, or with his former alliance there. You have Izar in Russia, a level 19 with 17 challenge wins. In Ottoman, you currently see Ghost Weapon, who is a level 18 with 1 challenge win. Who's a level 19 with 19 challenge wins. The map started, it was Seer of Keepsies, who is the level 18 with 1 challenge win. And Austria-Hungary, on the map it shows Golden Buddha. That's actually Sir William Connolly, who is Golden Buddha's second attempt at an account running through the game. So I used his Golden Buddha stats for this. And on there he's a level 19 with 35 challenge wins, which puts a difference with the replacement coming in of either 101 challenge wins to 119. So there's a fair bit of experience on the Boot Brigade side. You would normally expect to see a little bit more offensive push through somewhere, but you haven't seen it. All that you've seen, though, is that Boot Brigade has taken Poland, Serbia, Greece, and Belgium, and tried to take Belgium, mostly down in Switzerland. Meanwhile, Bohemians has taken the northern part of Belgium and Portugal. Boot Brigade also has taken out the capital area of Denmark, but not the main lands between Sweden and Russia. Those are staying up there. It seems with it having headed over to day 6, they're probably trying to face off for economy, just like that other team that we saw earlier on. It seems to be that they're just waiting for economy and artillery to come out and use a slow grind down mechanized win. With the experience that Boot Brigade has, though, you probably think that these longer games will be more beneficial and easier for them. However, Bohemians does have a lot of experience and they could be able to combat this. Long maps make people tired and tournaments are a long time, so we'll see if this map has any longer lasting effects. Heading on over to the Peaky Blinders Brazil United Society versus Untamed Bears map, what you'll end up seeing is that you have Peaky Blinders who have a little bit of a throttle hold on the map, and in fact it seems to be getting a little bit more since the last time I looked at it when I was creating my notes. So I'm just going to do a couple introductions and we'll sort of see where it's at. So starting off for Peaky Blinders Brazil, you have Mike Messias, who's a level 14 with 3 challenge wins in Germany. Nefidus 007 in Sweden. You have, who's a level 16 with 2 challenge wins. You have Terror BR in Ottoman, a level 17 with 1 challenge win. And Madden the Creator in Austria-Hungary, a level 15 with 4 challenge wins. And Half Dano Corvo in Morocco, a level 17 with no challenge wins, for a total of 10 challenge wins on the team. Untamed Bears has Pastaman 2 in Great Britain, 8 level 8 with 0 challenge wins. General SM-007, level 10 with 0 challenge wins. General Schar in Italy, level 14 with no challenge wins. Jason Roy II in Russia, a level 8 with no challenge wins. And you also have Porter QT in Spain, who is level 11 with 1 challenge win. So overall, the entire Untamed Bears has just 1 challenge win. Now what Untamed Bears did is they attacked Poland, Belgium, and Portugal. As you can see, they don't have any of Belgium left, except for the one Swiss province. Portugal, they have lost half of the Portuguese provinces to Half Dano Corvo and Morocco. And Poland is now firmly in the control of Peaky Blinders as well. Peaky Blinders, meanwhile, cleaned off Africa. They cleaned out Poland. They attacked Denmark, both north of Germany and between Sweden and Russia. And they also attacked Serbia. As well, they targeted Russia and Spain. So Russia has been nearly fully collapsed, and Morocco has got a landing on Spain, which will make it very difficult for Spain to kick them out. even with France on the other side, because France has pressure from Germany up in the north, close to their capital, that they need to keep an eye out for. Let's move on over to the next group. Has La Federation, OS Akatsuki, BATTAGLIONE WOLF, and the Amarican Federation. I hope I said it right. I just wanted to make sure that I got that name said properly. So the first thing you see is that it's about halfway through day 5, so there has been some fighting there. Germany has pushed in a little bit on France, and Sweden has pushed down towards towards Russia. Overall, though, BATTAGLIONE WOLF, Alliance 2 in the blue, is still ahead on Alliance 1, 982 to 814. Let's get into the introductions. So what we have here is BATTAGLIONE WOLF versus OS Akatsuki. And it's actually very close to the map. Alliance 2, which is BATTAGLIONE WOLF, has a 982 to 814 lead right now. You'll notice, though, that Sweden from Alliance 1 is pushing into Russia, but Germany is pushing into France. So both sides and both boards have a little bit of push and pull, and that's really the only main action that's happening there. Let's just get into the introductions. So BATTAGLIONE WOLF is starting off with Guadeloupe in Great Britain, level 19 with 3 challenge wins. Untamed in Germany, level 18 with 34 challenge wins. Salvatore XL in Russia, level 12 with 1 challenge win. Al Arzan in Ottoman, level 16 with 1 challenge win. And Rick 0900 in Austria-Hungary, level 10 with 2 challenge wins. Over on the OS Akatsuki side, you have AK Yellowman in France, who's a level 16 with 3 challenge wins. Sir Vinci in Italy, a level 14 with 5 challenge wins. Nadio Allende in Sweden, a level 19 with 7 challenge wins. Ricky 305 in Spain, a level 15 with 3 challenge wins. Raptor 4 in Morocco, a level 18 with 3 challenge wins. That's leaving an experience gap of 41 to 21 in favor of BATTAGLIONE WOLF. There hasn't been a lot of fighting that's happened. Ricky 305 has finished off Portugal, as has Rapadura down in Africa, so that has been cleaned off. Denmark has been cleaned out by Unisera and Nadu. Over in Germany and Sweden. So Sweden really has that push coming through the north. They took out a lot of Denmark up there, and they also took Copenhagen, which is the capital, keeping that boost out of Germany's hands. Very nicely done. But however, Germany is pushing. Austria-Hungary is pushing. Great Britain is pushing. And they managed to land in Belgium, and they even managed to capture Paris's capital on day 3. So that was a very quick early capture, and the morale change for that is probably what's accounting for the biggest change in that gap in the points right now. It's not a huge gap. France can get those defenses shored up and the morale sorted out. We could be in for another long map that I think would be fantastic to watch. The other map in this group is Federation versus the American Federations. What you will see is that Federation is actually in the lead, and they have 992 points to the American Federation with 891 points. It looks like Austria might have had a slight push into Germany, but we'll get a closer look into that later. Let's get into the introductions. For the American Federations, you have Celtic Demise in Great Britain, level 16 with 3 challenge wins. High Hand in France, a level 13 with 1 challenge win. Pain Sama in Germany, level 19 with 6 challenge wins. Uncivil Engineer in Italy, a level 19 with 13 challenge wins. And Lord Grey 1919 in Morocco, a level 15 with 3 challenge wins. Federation has Neodan in Russia, level 19 with 12 challenge wins. L. Miller in Sweden, level 19 with 8 challenge wins. Flint Loco in Ottoman, a level 16 with no challenge wins. Sir Yato in Austria-Hungary, level 19 with 8 challenge wins. And Unidad Republicana in Spain, a level 19 with 11 challenge wins. Now, as you can see from the map, the American Federations have actually pushed into Spain, both from France and Morocco. They both have landings there. While that's being sorted out, though, the Federation, they've managed to take out Denmark. They've managed to take out Serbia, Greece. They took out Portugal up on the mainland. Denmark actually did take a Swedish province earlier on in the game that Sweden had to recapture. The Balkans, Greece, and they were pushing into Germany a little bit. Meanwhile, the American Federation side, they took out Belgium, they cleaned out Africa, and they have that push into Spain that's ongoing. And that's sort of where we are right now. It'll come down to if the AI captures from Federation are able to offset the losses that they're taking with the potential loss of Spain. That's something that can still tip the battle in the opposite way very quickly. And I guess we will see how American Federations hold up on this. Heading on over to Group G, we have Brigade Kirgudu, OD2, Sons of Odin, and Hell Reapers Academy. These is an excellent group, but a very difficult group to come out of. I think that whoever wins this group might go very deep into this tournament. Lots of very good teams to keep an eye out on. Now, I'm looking at the Hell Reapers Academy versus Brigade Kirgudu map, and it shows that it's a final. Now, there's something on here that I want to highlight because I don't know if it's a final or if there's a new map that's going to be drawn. I do not know. It just seems bizarre, and I'll explain why, but I won't really get into too much of it. Ottoman does not have a country in it. Ottoman Empire was marked as -1, and when I tried pulling it up, it showed Anastasia 1 as well. Anastasia 1 is on Brigade Kirgudu, but Ottoman Empire is a part of Hell Reapers Academy. This is something which is very bizarre. I do not know if the map ended. As you can see, Germany, who was on Brigade Kirgudu, attacked Austria-Hungary, who was on Hell Reapers Academy, quite successfully, taking a capital there. Could that have been enough to get a surrender? Potentially. I do not know. If there's anyone from these two teams who's able to confirm in the comments if this was a final and what happened with Ottoman, I'm sure that the viewers would greatly appreciate it. You can also see there was a bunch of AI captures. Hell Reapers Academy, they targeted Poland, but Brigade Kirgudu, they finished off with Poland, Switzerland, Romania, Portugal, Denmark, and Austria. So they just had a more significant captures there, and that may have been what tipped the scale between all those AIs and the capital going down. Over here, we've got a little bit of an upset alert going on, and you've got Sons of Odin facing off against ODI2. And the reason I say it's an update is that it's an upset is because of, quite frankly, the experience on this. However, when I said that some teams do have very experienced leaders or helpers or advisors giving them advice, Warriors of Valhalla are with Sons of Odin, and those two teams have done excellently well in the OGSS arena. So let me just showcase this. Sons of Odin has 11,061 points, and ODI2 has 774 points. With that, let's get into the introductions. Sons of Odin has Frosty in Germany, level 19 with no challenge wins. Sweden is Radium Drinker, level 14 with no challenge wins. Ottoman is Sincar, level 19 with just 1 challenge win. Austria-Hungary, Raven 007, level 15, 3 challenge wins. And Morocco is Munam's Jeff, or My Name is Jeff, level 18 with 2 challenge wins. That's only 6 challenge wins total for the entire Sons of Odin team. ODI 2 has Borditas in Green Bay, level 17 with 1 challenge win. France is Manuel Melli II, who is a level 17 with 3 challenge wins. Negros 686 in Italy, level 17 with 1 challenge win. Russia is John 199213 with level 18 with 48 challenge wins. And Casper in Spain, a level 18 with 11 challenge wins. So ODI 2, they managed to take Portugal, they moved into Belgium, and they attacked northern Germany. With all that being said, though, northern Germany pushed back to the north, and they also did a massive attack on Russia, which has nearly collapsed that entire country. They've also completely taken out the Balkans, and they've completely taken out Denmark, with the exception of the small island up in the north. They've finished cleaning off Africa, and there is one more thing that I noticed, is that Italy has taken Greece, which potentially opens up problems or a chance for ODI 2 and their experience to get back into this. This is shaping up into either a huge upset, but ODI 2 has the experience that they might be able to turn this around, so I'm looking forward to watching this map. We finish off with Group H, Livy, Vae Victis, La Maldad, Tears of Fear, and the Order BQ. 3 of these teams have excellent reputations, and it's just a very hard group to get out of. You cannot really get away with making mistakes in a group like this, and this is just a group, the stage that's so hard and so difficult, but anyone who gets out of it automatically is a threat because they come out battle tested, as opposed to teams which get 3 easy wins but they don't face off against any good challenging teams. I myself, when I was in participating in tournaments, I wanted a harder level group. That way I felt like I was hitting playoffs in full stride. Let's get into the maps. This is day 6 on this map, and it is nearly over. La Maldad has 1,451 points. Tears of Fear has 366 points. As you can see, the map is nearly all blue. Great Britain's just hanging on. Sweden is falling. Morocco's holding on out. As you can see on this map, for the introductions, La Maldad has Rompe Alianza 3000, who's in Spain, a level 19 with 30 challenges won. The Unique in France, a level 17 with 2 challenges won. The Chakalito in Russia, level 19 with 39 challenges won. You have Omen Segata in Italy, level 19 with 12 challenges won. And the Azteca in Ottoman, a level 19 with 9 challenges won. That's 92 matches played, and quite frankly, just a ton of experience. Over on the Tears of Fear side, you had Herset in Great Britain, level 17 with 26 challenges won. In Germany, you had Captain Turk, level 18 with 34 challenges won. Sweden, you had Kernmed, level 11 with no challenges won until he went AI. And you had Aracano in Austria-Hungary, level 17 with 8 challenges won. And Uskudar Kianus in Morocco, Uskudar Liunas in Morocco, level 16 with 2 challenges won. So La Maldad, they've essentially taken over the entire map. Tears of Fear tried to focus on Poland, they tried to attack Russia, and they cleaned off Africa. Everything else has gone the way of La Maldad. This map should probably be over on the next day change or 2. Our last map that we cover is the Order BQ versus Livy Vae Victis. And it looks like the Order BQ is pulling away with it. As you can see, they have 1,119 points, and Livy has 703 points. I think that day change was not going to be nice, and it's going to tilt even farther in Order BQ, and we'll get into the introductions and briefly into the map. Starting off for Livy Vae Victis, in Italy, they had Hound 1963, level 15 with 2 challenges won. Binzi in Russia, level 14 with 3 challenges won. Gumba in Ottoman, level 18 with 24 challenges won. Ally 3000 in Austria-Hungary, level 14 with no challenges won. And Frisian Queen in Spain, a level 19 with 9 challenges won. The Order BQ countered with AI Command in Great Britain, level 19 with 18 challenges won. Asa Kumori in France, level 17 with 4 challenges won. Frenzy Infantry in Germany, level 19 with 10 challenges won. Yakov Zeden in Sweden, a level 17 with 3 challenges won. And Givenblate in Morocco, a level 19 with 9 challenges won. That's 44 to 38 for experience. Fairly close, but tipping a little bit towards Order BQ. Order BQ managed to get a landing and push through on the north on Spain. They also managed to drive through the Italian fences. They pushed through Poland into both Austria and into Russia. And in the north, Yakov was able to push through the defenses, also just overwhelming entirely Denmark and into the north of Russia. Very hard to turn this around. It looks like it'll still be a win for Order BQ. With that, I want to thank you guys very much for tuning in and watching the full recap and the introductions of these teams and of the maps. Remember, if you guys can get us screenshots of what's happened or happened on the map, we can turn them into little short videos as we announce the wins or just how the maps go for the quick match recap at the end of the maps. It's a little project that we're trying out, and I think it'll be very nice and successful and something that you guys can even use as part of recruiting for your own alliances. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks and have a good day.